is the 1212 portal. We have a lot to get through. There's 5 things you need to look out for when it comes to this particular portal. We're going to break it down in this video. 1212 is very, very significant when it comes to manifestations, especially when it comes to the transformation of our energy cycle. What does this mean? It's releasing a lot of the old, moving into the new. So we're going to break it down in this video. If you guys have your pens ready and your pads ready, let's begin. The first thing it's got to do with is to do with the divine masculine and feminine fusion. So this is causing us to get this idea of balance. So maybe over the past few months, because things have been on a high-speed rail, there's been a lot of things going on, there's been a lot of shifts happening, you may be feeling a little bit unsettled. Let me know inside the comments if that's been true for you. Maybe you've been feeling a little bit all over the place. Maybe you feel like, I don't know what it is. It feels like there's a million things to do and I can't get anything sorted. Well, this particular portal is going to help you find that grounding and find that balance. Always understand, the success of life is all to do with the balance. Everything wants to be the yin and the yang. This is the divine masculine, divine feminine. So if you've been thinking that you've been too much on the accelerator, maybe it's time to hit the brakes just a little bit. If you've been thinking that maybe you've been a little bit slow recently, maybe it's time to hit the accelerator. So this will give us this sense of balancing what we are doing. And it's okay to feel off, remember. Don't just because, oh, I feel like everything's chaotic, then think that there's something wrong. No, we're supposed to go through these cycles. It's normal. Right? Now, when these divine energies are reaching its peak activation during the 1212 portal, what we're going to find is we're going to find some things with regards to amplification of, let's say, twin flame frequencies. So if you maybe and your partner are twin flames, or maybe you've been looking to manifest a twin flame, or maybe even just a friend that is a twin flame, you're going to find that things will heighten slightly. So we always say when it comes to twin flame, we got a flame and another flame. When two things come into battle, you got a big fire going on. So it could be a bit of a fire war that may be happening in there. And if it does, then just ride it through. Know that, again, thou shalt too pass. We're just going through another cycle, and it's supposed to bring forth what is supposed to change. So if you see any problems pop up or anything like that, then just look at it face on and start evaluating, what have I got inside that is reflecting this scenario, this situation right now? And do I have the courage to change it? Do I have the courage to accept that this is me and it's a part of me and it's my deep trauma or something from my childhood memories that it's time to get rid of? Okay, so that's going to be quite a big concept and narrative that's going to be playing on throughout this portal. Another thing it's going to do is it's going to really bring in this theme of unity. When you have that balance of divine masculine and feminine, it's going to make the two sides want to come together to unite as one and make this difference together. So I don't know whether in your partnerships, whether loving partnerships or whether in your career partnerships, there's been any battle or been any separation or anything like that. But during this time, what you're going to find is people want to come to peace with you. You're going to find that people want to come to collaboration. Maybe there's some partnerships you've been wanting to get into in your career, and maybe now's the time. Now's the time to shake hands and strike that deal. So that's the first part. It's all about the fusion of the two different energies, which usually maybe battle a little bit, but now it's coming together. So and this is the thing, you see, you got 1 + 1, but this is where 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 at all, right? 1 + 1, you get 11. You get this 1-1 divine shift. So it's huge miracles. Everything amplifies by 10 times 11 times. So it's a huge deal if you can find the right sacred unions. The second thing is to do with our starseed activation. Now, we haven't talked much about starseed on this channel, but it's very important because it's like I would class it as our cosmic heritage. So what do I mean when I say that? Well, first of all, it's going to awaken certain dormant DNA codes that are within us. Inside your soul, deep inside your soul. Like, if we can think of it like this, like before we came onto this planet, we had our previous life, we had our previous lives before that, we had our mission, we had our goals, we had our purpose. And because when we come into this physical reality this time round, a lot of things are forgotten about, and then we get brainwashed with the new conditioning and everything else from a new society, new upbringing. And so a lot of these codes of who we truly are, what our potential is, and we can pick up certain things from our past that were our strengths, and maybe it's been forgotten about. But it's supposed to be used in this lifetime, you see. So what's likely to happen during this period is you're going to pick up maybe new sports, new activities, new things that you start doing, and you realize that, hey, wait there a second. Why does it seem like I'm naturally good at this thing that I haven't done in this lifetime? So I want you to really get pen on paper to start thinking about what has this urge, this like force, this energy, this attraction been for you recently? Has it been telling you to go and play golf? Has it been telling you to go swimming? Has it been telling you to go travel? Has it been telling you to start cooking or getting lessons in something? If you've been feeling that urge, my recommendation for you is to go and do it, because it's highly likely that that is actually part of your DNA activation from your past. It's going to reactivate. And when you start getting into it, you're going to naturally find that people will say, this is your first time, but you seem very natural at it. And that's when you can get your big aha, because you realize, wait there a second. I think that's what that guy was talking about on the video, because this is how we start understanding these things will link up to what we, and get clear, we'll get more clarity with regards to our starseed missions. Like, why are we actually on this planet? We all have a divine reason, and it's definitely not just so that you can get a job and make some money and live and die. Right? I know you've asked that question before. The why are we all here question. And this is the time to get that answered. If you can get those connections done, step outside your comfort zone a little bit and do things you've never done before, and come to that realization that, wait there a second, I think we're onto something. So that's a very big thing for you, okay? Now, the next part of it has to do with our light body activation. So our light body being our soul body, and it's almost like ascending codes. If we look at it like this, right, we come in as a ball of light, and that's our spirit. We're supposed to shine so bright. I'm telling you this, right? Out of billions of people on this planet, you're watching this right now, you're supposed to shine bright. Right? I know it. And you know it deep inside, and that's why a lot of the time when you do certain things and you're not recognized for it, you think, hey, I'm supposed to be someone, right? Why can nobody see my light? It's because deep down inside, your mission here is to shine your light. Now, what will happen is during this particular period, our Kundalini energy will actually begin to rise. Meaning that this chakra system, the 7 chakras, or we can refer to our minor chakras as well, will start to open up just a little bit and be activated. Obviously, I always encourage, if you do yoga practice or meditation practice, this will enhance all of your energies. Now, when this energy enhances, now you're saying, what good is that? What is it going to do for me? Well, it's going to give you upgrades, because you're going to connect deeper with the divine. You're going to have like this light contact with the universe. And so intuitively, and receiving more downloads and all of this is going to come very, very natural for you. And so everything will become a lot more clear, and you'll find that your vibrational frequency rises. And we all know on this channel what happens when your vibrational frequency rises, right? Because we become a manifesting beast. You get to manifest anything you want. And so your manifestation powers enhance. But we always need to understand this, and this is what I've always said, is that our physical body is purely a limited reflection of our metaphysical. So what does that mean? It means that our physical body will also reflect that change too. So naturally, when your Kundalini energy happens that way, when you walk around, people are going to say, hey, wait there a second, you've got some glow going on. What's this going on, right? But you need to aid that elevation. So imagine the universe wants it to go that way, wants your energetic frequency to amplify, and you're doing negativity stuff, it's not really going to help. So you want to focus on more positivity stuff, focus on more gratitude practices, focus on more yoga practices, focus on more on meditation practices to raise your frequency while the universe is trying to help you raise your frequency even higher. Then everything will amplify. And you are, by the way, a manifesting beast. I know you are deep down inside. Now, moving on to the final part, okay, is to do with intuition, right? Intuitive mastery. During this time, you're going to have this inner knowing. And it's very important. I'm going to give you this word, you write it down, stick it on your wall, and keep it throughout this portal, right? In this portal, we probably got a good week run on this, because it's a very powerful portal, right? And what is that word for you? Trust. Trust what? Trust your intuition. Trust your inner knowing. If you have a feeling that something is off, it's off. If you have a feeling it's time to change, it's time to change. If you have a feeling that something's right, it's right. And I'll tell you something, your intuition is always forever battling with your mind. Your limited, conditioned mind. My mentor used to always say, don't let your mind take you out of the game. This is the line I'm going to give to everybody here today. Don't let your mind take you out of the game, right? You don't need to think logically during this portal, but you need to feel intuitively. Tap into that sense of knowing. And when you allow yourself to tap into that sense of knowing, guess what? Your knowing, your knowingness will expand. You'll become more intuitive moving forward. And you'll have this, like, it's almost like a spirit guide, a guardian angel that will be guiding you all the way. But the real question is, are you willing and are you surrendered enough to listen to that calling, to listen to those intuitive messages, right? So these are the 5 things we got to pay close attention to during this particular 12-12 portal. It's actually a beautiful portal when it comes to transformation and everything, because the ones signify what? The ones signify change, transformation. What does 2 signify? 2 signify alignment, speed, acceleration, harmony. So everything will come together like a beautiful jigsaw puzzle, naturally unfolding and coming together. But you've got to be conscious and living in the present moment to be able to see every opportunity along the way. When opportunities arise, feel, give yourself that yes, take that courage step forward, step outside of your comfort zone and go get it. Because guess what? You deserve it all. If you enjoyed this video, you got anything out of it whatsoever, please do hit the thumbs up. Do that good karma deed for the day. Allow this beautiful message to reach out to more people and help more people around the world. Also, comment below. Let us know what you can relate to already. Are you feeling any of these vibes already? Anything that's been said, let us know inside the comments below, and ask any questions, because if I see any common questions going on, I may create a separate video just answering to those questions. Finally, if you're absolutely new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it, because this year we're covering every portal, everything manifestation, whenever anything pops up, to help you best navigate and dance with the universe. Sending my love and prayers to every single one of you. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.